Good, beautiful morning, friends. Thought I'd do a little ASMR for you guys this morning. That's how I usually start my days. A hot cup of tea. Luna saying hello. Anyways, I thought I'd bring you guys out to show you the garden. A little update after the rain. And we've got some of it tilled again. I'm going to have to battle the mosquitoes for you guys, so wish me luck. I'm going to put my tea up here on the truck. Hopefully nothing gets into it. We're going to take a stroll over here. The birds are all doing their beautiful thing this morning. Man, it has been so hot. We actually got up to 103. I believe that was yesterday. And then we got a few storms. And my son is terrified of thunderstorms. So it's always a stressful thing when they're coming through, but we're always thankful for the rain that it gives. And we've got some tilling left to do on this end, obviously. And I wish I could be one of those no-till gardeners, but we haven't gotten to that stage yet. All of these pumpkins were looking pretty sad yesterday during the major part of the heat. And oh my goodness, these mosquitoes, guys. I never knew they were this bad over here. We're starting to get some blooms on the beans. We've got to put in a few more rows of beans, different kinds. Let's see. There's where we got some tilling done. You can actually see that smaller row of okra coming up. Like I said, we've still got some seeds that we're waiting on to see if they're going to come up. Unfortunately, we were dealing with old seeds this year because during our move, most of our newer seeds ended up being put in storage. And not just in storage, but behind a lot of stuff. So yeah, we only had some old seeds that we could get to for now. So some of them didn't come up. So we had to purchase some new seeds, and they weren't any of my fancy heirloom breeds. They were just the regular things you can get in the stores. But that's okay. And this tie-dye Berkeley is almost ready. I'm pretty excited about that. There's several of these black brandy ones that are about ready to come off as well. The only bad thing about when we get a massive rain that I don't like is when our tomatoes split. Because we usually give our tomatoes a consistent amount of water from the springs, but when it becomes a torrential downpour, we get split tomatoes, like most people. But I'm starting the process of going ahead and getting my tomatoes cored and cut up and placed in the freezer, since we're getting small amounts now. And what I do with that is I wait until I have a really large amount and then I can them. Sunburn. I'm really tempted to bring out some shade cloth. We've had so many sunburnt leaves and fruits. It's really sad. We have used shade cloth before and had success with it, so I may have to do this. Now these are looking funny. My husband flipped them all over trying to make sure he didn't till them, so I'm gonna have to come out here and untangle everything, but that's okay. I really appreciate him tilling. Still have some of those on there. And we are about to start fermenting some pickles, or fermenting cucumbers into pickles. We've got one right there that I didn't see, and it's a little too late for that guy. But guess what? The chickens will enjoy that. I can check these things multiple times a day and somehow still miss a cucumber. It's weird. It's almost like they pop up out of nowhere. And this is our compost buddy here. It's one of the healthier looking plants that we have. Our compost. I know you guys really want to see that, but this is a lot of kitchen scraps and chicken manure, and we're letting it get warm and then we turn it. Our purple peas aren't blooming just yet, but it should be pretty soon. I'm excited for those. We've got some empty spaces. We are going to put in a big patch of kale. And honestly, I think we're probably going to put that in between the peppers and the cucumbers. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this garden, because I'm wanting to put in a fall crop as well. So I know I'm wanting to put turnips in and some cabbage. So I'm trying to decide where I'm going to place things to make sure that it flows properly without interrupting with the summer crops. So I can imagine the turnips will be just fine here on maybe half of this, and then a couple of rows of cabbage. And then we do have this area that still has to get tilled back up all the way down to the purple potato, so we can get our sweet potato slips going in here. But pretty soon these potatoes are going to be coming up, so then we'll have this extra space as well for whatever we want to put in for our garden. I do want to try to get some parsnips in, maybe some kohlrabi, and we're aiming for a lot of things that store well in the winter. I like to keep a lot of root vegetables on hand, and that's one also reason why we are a big fan of pumpkins and squash, because they store really well over winter, and it's a good thing to keep in your pantry. You always have some sort of food to fall back on just in case of an emergency or hard times. And this house fire, I've got to say, I am so glad that we were prepared with food. We did lose some of it due to the smoke in the house. You just cannot imagine how bad burnt insulation smells, and it really penetrates everything in your home. So yeah, some of it I didn't have in my 5-gallon buckets yet, or in my Mylar. So yeah, it was a loss. Sorry, had a dog interruption. But anyways, we are healing. We are getting over what hardships we faced, and a lot of things we're having to start over with, but that's okay. You know, that's how life is, and that's just what happens sometimes, right? I forgot to show you, this is our other dog, Nuppy. He's the little guy of the farm, but he thinks he's the biggest one. Anytime Luna is barking, he's usually to the rescue. He thinks he's going to save her. Just going to come over here and check on this mullein. She's looking gorgeous. Now, mullein is a really good medicinal plant. Some people do use it in the wilderness to wipe as toilet paper, but it's really good for the lungs. Native Americans traditionally used it as a lung remedy. It helps to clear the lungs of mucus and infection. And there's the other guy back there. I'm amazed that they grow just everywhere over here. But it can be used in several different ways. You can smoke it, which seems counterproductive for the lungs, but it's actually one of the ways that the natives used it. You can also make tinctures, and you can boil it for tea. So I'm planning on harvesting quite a bit of it. I'm coming over here to check on the chickens and the guinea. Hey guys, I'll let you out here in a little while, okay? These are the new watering and feed systems. If you guys can hear me over the ladies this morning. But anyway, we're trying to make sure that they waste as little food and water as possible. So these are what we're dealing with right now. We're testing it out. We're wanting to put several waterers throughout the property for them to get to when they're free ranging. And then if it works really well, that's what we're going to stick with. I think it's a good plan. So anyways, it keeps it sealed. They are notorious for messing up their water and wasting their feed. So yeah. Hi, Luna Bear. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You want to run around for a little while? Huh? Okay, give me a few minutes, okay? All right. Nuppy, what are you doing? Are you trying to save the day? Huh? Come on. But anyways, I just wanted to jump on here right quick and give you guys an update on things. I'm going to try to post regularly. Life is still a little bit hectic. We're still dealing with some of the insurance, unfortunately. If I could recommend anything, always check with your home insurance and see exactly what their fire coverages are and any sort of emergency, actually, because sometimes you're not covered for what you think you are. But anyway, let's go back here and check on Blue right quick. They were chasing bad guys all night long. I'm assuming it was raccoons. I don't know, but they were busy guys last night. Well, guy and girl. Now, I do always put them on a lead every morning when I leave to take my husband to work. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You a good boy? Huh? Oh, these flies won't leave you alone, huh? By the way, if you guys know exactly any formula to keep flies off a dog, sit. Good boy. Oh, you want to give me your paw too? Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Okay, I'll let you off your lead for a little bit. Here, come here. I can't get it off. Come here. There you go. Go play. Yeah, go play. Yeah, you're excited. But anyways, every morning I take my husband to meet with his coworkers so he can finish the ride to work with them. And we get up every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I have to tie the dogs up for a little while because they like to try to follow us out. And there is one neighbor out here not too far down the road, and he has dogs as well. But I don't know him, and I don't know how he would react to strange dogs coming on his property, and I just don't know if he may shoot them or something. So we're still getting the dogs used to this property, trying to get them to stay on it. They do have 40 acres to run on, but we did let Blue and the little one out together one day, and we learned we couldn't trust them together because they did run off, and we caught them quite a ways from here. So anyways, we're trying to get the animals adjusted and make sure that they're protected, and you know, protect other people from them coming on their property. I'm sure they don't want other dogs roaming over there. But anyway, it's a beautiful morning, but I know it's going to be extremely hot this afternoon. So he's a happy guy, aren't you? Anyways, I'm going to hop off of here, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope everything's going well for you, and hopefully soon I can be able to talk to you guys a little bit more. I'm working on it, but I love you all. I hope you're blessed and well. Take care, friends. Bye.